Hey everybody, what's up? Danny here, and welcome to this final video in the Email Marketing for Beginners series, a ConvertKit overview and tutorial. So if you didn't check the previous videos out, I encourage you to go ahead and click on those links to those videos in the playlist where we covered why you need to get started with email marketing in your business today, and also how you can go about choosing the right tool, the right email service provider for you in your unique situation. So in this lesson, we're going to talk all about how to get started with ConvertKit, and the number one reason why I use it and recommend it to anyone looking to start building an email list, as well as some quick ways you can save some time and money using it, and some other features underneath the hood. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to click into my blackbeltentrepreneur.com account. I do have a couple other accounts in some various niches, and those have been more or less experimental and seeing what's worked and what hasn't worked. I've been able to build a couple of those brands over the 1,500 and 2,000 subscriber marks. And one interesting thing I noticed is that, you know, when I stopped building out so much advanced stuff and I just got back to basics and kept things very simple and lean, that's when I've seen the most growth. And so the great thing about looking behind my shoulder is, you know, with this particular account is that you can see I don't have a lot of subscribers on my ConvertKit list for Black Belt Entrepreneur yet, but I do have a pretty good engagement, which is really the most important thing. Why is that? Because I'm building a relationship with people via email and via the newsletters that I have, the newsletter items that I send out, and that's going to go much longer in being able to build that rapport and ask for a sale later on down the road. Okay, maybe it's not a sale, maybe it's an affiliate offer or a recommendation that you're providing them, or just an email to say, hey, how you doing? Because you got to remember, this is all about relationship building and not just selling, right? Selling is important. You have a business and a livelihood, but as a personal brand, you want to make sure that you are connecting at a real human level as well. Okay. And so just make sure you keep that in mind as you're building your email list. Now, if you're looking at my screen here, you can see there is a dashboard. And so one of the things that really shines with ConvertKit is that it's a very clean user interface. You don't see a whole lot of crazy stuff going on. It's fairly simple. You have a subscriber count each day, how many people are signing up, what forms they're signing up to. So you can see people are signing up for this form on, email course opt-in for my secret weapon approach on how to find a niche. There's a free member academy opt-in form that I have for people who are signing up to my website as a free member to get free access to some hidden content that only people who are free members get access to. Okay, so there's some really cool things you can see here statistics wise. All your forms that you have are on this main landing page, this dashboard here. So you can see all the forms that I have. I'm actually going to be revamping this because some of these forms are no longer necessary, or I'm really not focusing on. And so again, going back to that lean approach, we want to make sure that we're not creating 1,000,001 forms, 1,000,001 things that we're not going to be able to manage. So I'm probably going to have 1 to 3 forms after I clean up everything. So going into the actual forms, you can see create a form. When you click on that, you have an option to create a landing page. So if you don't have a website, no problem. If you're just getting started, ConvertKit can host the landing page for you. So you can choose from any of these beautiful templates, and it's great because you just provide them the link up in your URL that gets created when you publish it, and you can send that to potential subscribers, people who have generated some sort of interest, maybe on social media, to go ahead and subscribe for your email list. You can keep them in the news as far as what you're doing. Are you building a website? What you're focusing on? What kind of target market are you focusing on? A whole lots of different things you can do to try to really build that relationship early. That's one of the things most people say is that I wish I started my email list sooner, and I have to agree. I wish I did it sooner because having a social media presence is great, but having that email list is going to give you full control to be able to send a message anytime and really reach out on an intimate level with your audience, because the inbox is a guarded place. And so when you earn that trust with someone, it goes a long way. So that's something you can do. You can set up a landing page, or if you have a website, you can go ahead and create a form that you would just embed on the website. So I'm just going to click on one of these, and you can go ahead and see that, you know, there are settings in here that you can configure. And one of the things is you got the form name. Maybe it's a page, it's about page that you have this form embedded, or it's a contact page. You can put that in here. But one of the great things about ConvertKit, let's say we're doing contact, is that you can do a couple really neat things here in the main settings. One is you can do just a form or a full landing page that we talked about. The other thing is you can redirect to another page. So if you have a thank you page set up on your website, you can just set up the link here. You can just copy and paste the link in here, and that's where they're going to be redirected when they sign up to your email list, which is great because you can add other things to that page. Maybe it's to join a Facebook group. Maybe it's to check out some other courses or free courses or paid courses or some other product that you can, you know, further refer them to. One of the other great things is the sequence settings. So once they go ahead and they sign up, you can automatically have them sent to an autoresponder sequence, which is basically a list of, you know, emails that they can be distributed over time, and we'll dive into that in a second. But that way you can further build a relationship with your audience, but it's more automated. Once you write the emails, they kind of go out on a timed sort of drip basis. Okay, so that's really powerful and great. But one thing that really is awesome is the incentive email. So if you are trying to give away a free checklist, maybe a free book or a report of some sort, they call these lead magnets in the internet marketing space. You can do that through ConvertKit. You can click here, this radio button, upload a file. So it automatically delivers it to your subscriber when they go ahead and they check their email to confirm their subscription. So this is a very powerful way to seamlessly deliver these sort of digital assets to your potential subscribers and provide that value without having to work in multiple different tools or pay multiple different subscriptions, because it's all baked into ConvertKit. Okay, so that's a really awesome, powerful feature. There's other things you can do here. You can, you know, customize some visual styles if you want, colors, things like that for your forms. You can go ahead and duplicate your forms if you have, so this way you expedite the setup. You don't have to set up everything from scratch. So it's really great and powerful to use this feature. Now, besides forms, we have sequences. Okay, so what I talked about before is you have a sequence that you can add people who sign up to a form. Well, I have one here, so that's a free member onboarding series. Okay, so this is what people will get when they sign up to my free membership right now. And I'm going to actually be changing the way that I onboard people in 2017, but right now this is what I have set up. And so here are some of the emails that are already in this sort of backlog and set to schedule and go out. So when someone subscribes to my list, they get a welcome email. And then after that, a day after that, they get more of a relationship building sort of sequence on, you know, what is going on with this brand, you know, a little more about me, about, you know, what the whole brand is about, and, you know, then asking for feedback, you know, what can I help you with, and that sort of thing. So it's really a great way to onboard new subscribers and let them know what to expect of you and your website. And then after they're done with that sequence, you can tag them. You can have them go into another sequence. So there's a lot of different powerful things you can do. And so that's really what's great about sequences. If you have a sales funnel, if you're trying to sell a product, you can do that as well in these sequences, or you can just use them for relationship building. That's something that a lot of people do. Another thing that people do is affiliate campaigns. So if you are doing an affiliate marketing campaign for a product, let's say ConvertKit is a great example, because I am an affiliate for ConvertKit. Being totally transparent with you, there's an opportunity to click on a link at the end of the video, but you know, with affiliate opportunities, you can create campaigns in your emails to educate people about a product or service, and then give them an opportunity to click on an affiliate link that they can, if they decide to sign up, you get a commission for. So there's lots of different things that you can do with your sequence campaigns. Okay. There's a broadcasting feature here as well. In the broadcasting feature, you can go ahead and just send one-off broadcasts to your audience. Maybe it's just to say happy holidays, or, it's something that's, not something that you're going to be automating, and maybe it's a time-sensitive offer or something like that you're going to be sending out to your audience. This is a great way to do it. And what's great is that ConvertKit, again, makes it very simple and easy with really great statistics that you can look at. This is just a dashboard of this particular broadcast and how many people opened it, and some click rates and things like that. So there's some things I can tweak to get my open rate a little bit higher and my click rate a little bit higher. And so there's some, lots of different things that you can do to improve, but this is great. This is going to tell you exactly where you need to improve. Okay. So, that's something that really shines and is just right there, nice and easy for you to take a look at. So you can go ahead and click on any of these individual types of metrics here. So you have clicks, you can click on that and it'll show you exactly how many people clicked. And you can even, when you click on that, you can actually see who's been opening up your emails. And that comes in really handy when you are actually engaging with people, maybe on social media and things like that. So you understand what it is that they're interested in. But even more importantly, how do you understand in an automated fashion what people are interested in? Well, there is a cool thing called tagging. Okay, and in order to tag, you can basically set up an automation. So if we go into automations here, you can see there are certain rules that you can set up. And so, for instance, if someone completes a course, let's say Discover Your Secret Weapon is an email course that I had on how to find your perfect niche for your online business. Well, after they're finished with that, you can go ahead and I have here, when they finish the sequence, they're going to get a tag that says complete free secret weapon course. So I know that they've already gotten all those emails and they're interested in niche building and trying to find an online business for them. So some really powerful things that you can do. And there's other things besides tagging that you can do. You can have a rule that creates a different segment of users, which is, maybe you have a bunch of people who haven't bought anything, but then you have people that did buy something. You can create a segment of people that bought things. Or maybe they're interested in a particular topic or product. So I have one here that says goal setting. If someone watches this goal setting video I have on YouTube, they click this link, they're going to get a tag that they're interested in goal setting. So lots of different things you can do. And why is that important? Because you don't want to be spraying, just random messages to everyone on everything if they're not interested in it, because then what ends up happening is they see you in their inbox all the time and things are not relevant to them. They may not open your emails, or they may unsubscribe, right? And just see you as sort of, spam. So these are some things that you can do to really leverage targeted based interests and email marketing. So that is the automations feature. And you can see, I'm going to click on the subscriber side, and you can see there's a lot of different, the tags are organized in the right pane here in the subscriber side, and there's lots of different tags that I have. I'm going to be actually cleaning this up as well, trying to keep it lean, but there are a lot of different things that you can do. You can just send emails directly to a particular tag or a particular segment. So I ran a productivity challenge for back in the fall of 2016, getting ahead of myself, for 2016, for a 5-day productivity challenge that I had run on how to become more productive and focused. And so I have a segment of people that I segmented out of my list that took part in that challenge. So if I have a challenge again or something that's related to productivity, I can go ahead and target them and send them targeted emails. Okay, so that's it for ConvertKit. It's a great, powerful tool. I really love using it. I've been using it for a couple of years now, and I gotta be honest with you, it's definitely one of the tools that I use more frequently now. And the ConvertKit team is constantly adding new features. They're very responsive. Their support is really great. Anytime there's a problem, they're just there to help. There's a nice Facebook community as well that's pretty lively, and people there that are both novices and email marketing and ConvertKit experts alike that collaborate and help each other out. And so definitely, if you are looking for an email service provider still, if you already have one, that's great. Get started with that one. I wouldn't try to say move from it unless, of course, it's not serving you, right? If it's too hard to use, if it's not giving you the return that you're looking for, then definitely check out ConvertKit. You can click on the link in the description, and you can get started with ConvertKit today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well for more tips and tools and strategies on online business and life by design. One of the things that I'll tell you is that ConvertKit is a little bit more than some of the other providers, but again, in the time that you save getting things set up, in the time that you save in actually writing and sending emails, I have been have had no problem with paying. It's $29 a month to start for up to 1,000 subscribers. You can check on the plans and pricing on the ConvertKit pricing page, and then go ahead and get started. Have any questions? Go ahead and hit me up in the comments below, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos. Take care.